Good evening. Welcome to episode 120. That's right, 120 with Anthony Cullens and Edward Cleveland. After you.
What's up? How you doing?
We're gonna jam.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can do the 4 count, or you can start the riff.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Or we can work on that album that we recorded last year. You want to just show that?
What? This is new to me.
Yeah, it's new to you, baby. Go
But
for
I'm
it.
down, let's do it.
Yeah, yeah. Hit us. Wow, that was beautiful, man. Hey, man, that's part of the gig is we don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, MikeRuggirello. We are here live and flying. I am sitting here with the Fallbrook Kid. That's right, Anthony Cullens, third episode. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back.
Man, it is so cool seeing you again, dude. We hung out. Before I start talking about where we hung out, I would also like to introduce Edward Cleveland. He is a new friend and a musician that is very talented. You can hear him doing his thing.
Obviously.
We're gonna get to know him in a little bit. So
Thank you guys.
you've been making some moves, Anthony. You're loud. You're loud on social media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You and I love your dad. What's up?
Kenny.
What's up, Kenny, baby? Yeah, man. And me saying hello and dropping the plates as we speak. Jason Thomas, my co-host and dear friend. What do you got for us, man?
Yes, thanks for coming again, Anthony. We really appreciate it when you get here. We love your playing, and I'd like to say hi to your dad as well. And thank you, everybody, for watching on this wonderful episode Thursday. You could be doing other things, but you decide to spend time with us, and we really appreciate it. So.
Can we kill those lights, the spots? He's all ready. It's okay.
You can. We're still obviously trying to make adjustments. Is the light bothering you?
It's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Last week the red was on me, and then right when I called it out, it turned blue, and I'm like, hey, at least it's on mode 2, and it's those softer modes.
It'll shift. Yeah, it's better to do static
If you put it
ones.
on P6, that's when it gets all very abrasive.
Gradient.
Watch this, Edward.
Yeah, it'll swish.
Man, you just hit.
Yeah.
Give me a snare fill, baby. light up the lasers. That's right. That's all right. Well, yeah, big love to our Chris P and Al Eubanks running the show, flying
the ship.
high, flying
Driving the
high
ship.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the. It's such an interesting crew. Look at this. He's got this whole get up at the cameras and stuff. I get distracted by it. Like, I actually have to get my hair done now.
And what's
Man,
the new?
he's like, "Don't mess with me."
What's the new hair product now?
Whoa! Look what he did. What's the new
shoe.
hair product?
Yeah.
Shoe polish.
Is that right? How do you get the? I get you.
Oh yeah, and if you feel so inclined, Mr. Cleveland, the whole.
Yeah, only when it's funny though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Only when it's funny.
Which guaranteed you won't be doing much.
So back to the important stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Cullens in the room. I'm so proud of Anthony, and I'm here to talk to you about your guitars.
Okay.
Every time I see you, you have new guitars. This is a cool looking guitar.
Yeah, this one, it's a Jimmy Wallace Firebird 1. It's got the banjo tuners like I was talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what you were mentioning.
Yeah.
So what's the significance of those tuners, though? Because we were talking about the Firebird from
Oh
Gibson.
man, I mean, this is like the original way they used to do it. Like all the original Firebirds from the 60s, they
So
got the tuning pegs like that. But
Those are sick, dude. So, cool. I get it. They're like on top of the gear.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting color, kind of like a caramel, like a newborn baby diaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess so.
You like that color?
Maybe vomit. Yeah, close
Maybe.
to it.
Or
Looks better than that though.
It's a nice color.
it's a creamy,
toasted
like
almond.
a creamy. Well, it kind of, for at first when I first seen it, kind of reminded me of like the sauce at In-N-Out.
Oh my God, that's entirely what
Secret
it is.
sauce.
That's
dude.
what it reminded
That's
me
the
of.
secret sauce.
But no, I like
Good
it.
call.
Yeah, no, it's rad. I mean, the pots that are in here are so like wide. You can just for one pickup, you can get it so low, and get it to sound like like a big hollow body.
I'm a
And then you can get it really bright and almost to me like it's almost kind of like a Telecaster on steroids. This guitar and like just I don't know, just the way it sounds and everything. But
Looks like you're doing some Dickie Betts rap right here, baby.
well, the raps, yeah, you gotta do that. I think on these guitars really because it's. I mean, think about it. If you're gonna go straight,
Right.
you can't really.
Yeah.
It'll be.
You need some sort of bridge there, so
the
you kind of have
twang.
to wrap around on these because it doesn't have a tune-o-matic bridge.
Right.
Yeah. But-
So you're getting just more vintage with your guitar choices.
Well, I mean,
It's like you probably learned quite a bit in the last.
or you can start to afford
Is that what it is? Is it a financial thing for you?
I mean,
Okay.
if I could have a 59 Les Paul, I would, right?
You would take that out and gig with it all the time if you had a 59 Les Paul?
Oh, shoot, geez, that's what they're
crazy.
made for.
Yeah.
So here's what I would do with a 59 Les Paul. I'd sell it and go buy whatever I want.
But then what are you gonna? I mean, there's many things you can buy.
Anyhow, here's the
You can
better
buy
question.
a house. You can buy a house for what those are going for.
True.
Right?
But here's another question. What guitar would you want to have? What's the silver bullet?
Oh man. At the top of my head, I'd want one of these, like a Gibson Firebird 1. But in what's it called? What's the color? There's like it's not Lake Placid blue or Pelham blue. I think it's like Frost blue, but have a Bigsby on it.
Oh my God.
And that'd be cool. One pickup with a Bigsby, and it'd be like Frost blue with the matching headstock, just like this with the, but with the Bigsby and Frost blue. I think that'd be cool.
Hell, that sounds cool.
I always
Yeah,
like
man.
that color.
Rock and roll, dude. So you still doing the BC Audio amplifiers?
Oh yeah, I love those amps. Yeah, and Bruce is a great guy.
Bruce
so
Clement.
Yeah, it's really
He's
great.
probably watching, digging on your chops tonight. Yeah, man. What's up, Bruce? Just in case. Yeah, you and I always have a lot of people in common right now.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
It's cool seeing everybody. So when it comes to the industry and you hustling around and you and your dad touring, I have a bunch of questions. You did win a competition recently, like last year.
It's
Kind of like 2 years ago.
Well, that one or the Crossroads.
Okay? What's up with that?
Well, I just got there's I guess 25 first place winners, and I was fortunate enough to be in the top 10.
Yeah, baby.
So it was really a huge honor, but that was the Eric Clapton Crossroads contest. And so the grand prize winner, which was Arthur Menendez, he's a good friend and he's a killer player. Check him out for sure. And he actually got the grand prize and actually got flown out there to go play at the festival with his band and stuff. And
Dang.
yeah, but yeah, that was the probably most recent contest I've done. And prior to that, you were probably talking about the Dallas.
The Dallas one.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
That was cool, man.
But yeah, that's a fun festival too.
San Diego went out to Dallas and cleaned their clocks. That's what I like. That's why I like talking about it, because I just like talking little shit with a little bit of pom-pom.
Oh no.
Right?
Yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah, man. I'm your cheerleader, dude. You know what I mean? And this guy, you bring this cat over here, and he's like, man, I got to tell you who's coming over your house. I'm like, who's coming over?
Well, you told me, yeah, you're like, hey, for these episodes now we have a drummer, you can have a drummer.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was like, where am I at in the area? Oh, I'm gonna call him,
I like how resourceful you are, because you're over here in this neighborhood gigging a lot.
Well, I thought it'd be cool too, because that way people can see Edward, and then, hey, who knows, maybe they'll holler if they need a drummer for some gigs.
I can, let me pass on the code real quick. I can, hey, excuse me, real quick. Hey, did you make it in? You need the code, please? You want me to tell you what it is?
You can't. You're going live, Mike. It's like live.
I got it.
Hey, I got my
Al's gonna
cameraman's
go.
gonna come open the door. Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you my credit card number while I'm at it. Let me get that out there for everyone, and the PIN code, my bank account. And
Anyways. Very nice. Thank you for that. Yeah, you live in Fallbrook. You play in town a lot. You're playing with a lot of people that we've met on the show. Or we were talking a little bit earlier at the San Diego Music Awards. I was asking you questions about Casey Hensley or Whitney Shea. You're seen with the likes of these musicians. You're always kind of, that's sort of like, do you feel comfortable positioning yourself with an excellent singer, doing this kind of genre? Talk to me a little bit, because you're a little older now.
Yeah,
where do you like to be?
I haven't been doing that often.
Are you
not
sort of
really. More sometimes I'll do some pickup gigs like that, but I don't know, mainly kind of just focusing on my thing nowadays.
And what's
you're
your thing?
singing a lot too, right?
Well, yeah, because I always have been, but it's just I just focus more on just my band right now and just writing more music and trying to go put out another CD here pretty soon.
Good.
And yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. Doing that, I know the last time I talked, I think I told you guys I got accepted into Berklee School of Music.
Congratulations.
But I cannot afford it right now, so I'm actually signed up for Palomar. So I'm gonna get my general ed, all my requirements done, do that, and then hopefully transfer to there or MI in LA, which would be cool as well. So.
I'm interrupting our guest because my dog needs to get in the house. I don't have a girlfriend anymore.
Oh, burn.
I'm sorry, Al.
It's a.
Al Eubank. What? No, what do you mean? This is the back door. No, I mean the screen door. She just needs to let high maintenance and domestic here on Theory Thursday. So
Train wreck.
Yeah, I don't think you care, right? I mean,
Hey, it's life, man. Things happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
So addressing you, bringing you good entertainment, lovely, healthy people in the room. Jason's got a segment. I have a little bit of news. I had a pick that came out by Purple Plectrum. We also got a nice new show that's happening at the Music Box, January 23rd. That's right, Thursday, January 23rd. It's a post-NAMM show. And what that means is NAMM is our main convention. That's where you and I get to go walk around and talk to people and say hi to our sponsors and take pictures and play these secret sauce guitars. So imagine like a week after that. Usually people are probably a little exhausted. NAMM's a big thing. It's a production for everybody.
Yeah.
Why is Gypsy barking? Why?
She's still
She's gonna do
outside.
that.
She's inside, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Fine.
I'm sorry. I get a little pissed.
Well,
you
you
ever
get-
notice how pissed I get pissed so mad?
grumpy.
I get pissed so mad. I get pissed so mad.
I get pissed so mad sometimes. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't control myself. I'm pissed so mad.
I get pissed so mad, I lose my mind. That was a good one. Gypsy sounds like she's right outside the door.
I know she's not.
You want to let Gypsy in?
No, that's probably going to be a.
It's actually a good thing. I was told to Dave Veet, a good buddy of mine, he's like, why don't you have Gypsy come on the show and give her treats on the show? Like, make her sit, and then like you can give her a treat. Apparently, it'll make Gypsy feel good being alive on a show.
She's all right now. She's not working. Oh, there she is.
Can you open the door? Yeah. Gypsy, come in here. Come in here, girl. Oh, hey, girl. How you doing, Bear Bear?
Gypsy.
That's right. You gotta meet Edward. You gotta go say hi. He's gonna sniff you. So Gypsy's obviously mascot, Theory Thursday. Loving those licks. So are you appreciating some of the goop going on here? or-
Yeah, I really like the Ernie Ball delay
Do you?
and reverb.
So
yeah.
so turn that off, right? So that's just the
Yeah, just the-
dynamic. And do you appreciate that?
Yeah,
Or
that's cool. Yeah.
you can make it even lower.
Yeah.
But anyhow, that particular setting, that's the Doug Aldrich dynamic delay. When I use dynamic delay, I like it a little lower. Like play. Play. Oh wait. Uh-huh. One more. I'll save that. I like just a little. It's like a little
Yeah.
pillow.
Yeah, it's cool.
Is that? Do you not like? So when you're playing live, like when you're playing with Edward here, like what's your gig? You have a couple different amps to choose from. You got the big amp, small amp thing.
Yeah, but I mean, usually I just use my BC. I just take that everywhere because, like, I mean, you can really make it work for like any situation. I think.
It's the 50, right? The
50, but it goes to 100. I always leave it on 100. I think it sounds better.
All right, cool. Yeah. What's that model called?
The Grand Prix 100.
That's so cool. He totally makes it like a.
Yeah.
It's a.
Because it's got the racing stripe.
The
on it,
racing
right?
stripes reminds me of the Camaro.
Yeah.
Hey girl, how you doing? Hey, Gypsy, the kid's back. She's like, I know, Dad. It's his third show. He's so nice to me. See, this is where we're supposed to have some treats. Kick her down right now. But
She's all right.
man, I like your socks. Are those Stance?
No, I think these are.
Those are very cool.
I think the brand is called Funky Socks. Like,
Funky
literally it's
Socks.
called- but I don't know. I have all kinds of crazy socks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. Socks are good. They're a good thing.
Yeah.
I like wearing all black and then having like a weird, loud, funky sock. That's kind of cool with funky breath. But
Always
so
funky breath.
So what's going on?
mine
What's
works.
going on, Mr. Cleveland? Let's get to know you a little bit, man. You look relaxed. I like who you are and I like what you look like. So talk to me about you, man.
No, man. No.
Or actually, let me give you a question.
Okay.
Here's a question.
What you got?
Who are like the last 5? Because I heard you came from Memphis. You're a Memphis boy, right? You born and raised, or you just worked out there for a while?
Born and raised.
Oh, okay. So you know a lot of people. Who are the last 5 bands you've played with? I don't know. You've named a couple cool people, so I'm thinking they're all within the last year.
Yeah, so, well, few years, 5, 6 years, whatever, but Steven Seagal being one.
Wow.
Shalimar.
Oh, wow.
You know, Howard Hewitt. You know, I've done Daz Band. I've gone around. Down in Memphis. So I've been here in San Diego for about 6 years now and can't seem to leave.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to...
I really enjoy it, so it's been nice. It took me a few years to get acclimated here, but I'm in now, and I love rocking with the kids. The Fallbrook kid, Anthony.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
It's an honor getting to play with him, and he's the real deal. So I definitely get to learn a lot from him and you know all the other crazy players.
Is he playing
like him?
Covers with you, or are you playing his music?
Everything, yeah, we do everything.
So you stretch.
Yeah, you gotta put some covers in there for sure, and you know, push the originals hard though too. You gotta push those. Yeah.
What are some of the covers you guys doing?
I don't know. One of the ones we really like to do together is Stratus, Billy Cobham. That's a fun one. Yeah, we do that one. And then like I'll do like an obscure like Hendrix song like Angel.
I love that song.
Yeah, we do that. And then we'll do like some Malo, Suavecito. That's like.
Do you sing Angel?
Yeah, I sing. I'm like the only singer.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's my project, so I sing everything. Yeah.
He's good, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's an endorsement. He doesn't like anybody.
Yeah.
That's not true. I like
Or anything.
Or anything. I hate everything. I'm curmudgeon.
I was only trying to state that you're good, man.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't heard you sing yet. That's I like that. That's cool, man. Last time you were here, you showed me that nice 5-chord substitution. Let's do a little little quick theory set. Well, I think I was like G major 7, A minor 7, C major 7, and then we kept the C, but it was a sus2. But then I saw the guy from Wolfpack going something like that. Are you using that chord a lot in some of the songs? Does that come up in your vocabulary? Because you showed that to me.
Yeah. I don't know. There'll be like other stuff like.
Knock a chord progression out for me. Something you like.
Like some, like passing lines and stuff too. Could be like.
I love that.
Like
do that again for me. I like that.
Or like. Or I'll do like a lot of
shit.
Like you know, playing with like pedal points.
What's a pedal point?
So like let's say we're in A.
Okay.
And I'll play, and I'll always have A as the root note.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna play with the triads around that.
Let's see.
So like let's say like we're just in like.
Sure. I like.
You know, just kind of moving stuff around. You know, it's still A, you know.
I'm always wondering what the bass player is going to do, because someone inclined knows what you're doing, so they're going to help spell out chord tones. Otherwise,
Yeah,
they can just
they
go.
could just play that the whole time, but no, it's real cats. Yeah, no.
But even that, you can still
Make it musical, but
Oh,
you want out?
yeah, she wants out. Thanks, Gypsy. Bye, sweetheart.
Pleasure meeting you.
Let's get a jam going.
Let's get a jam going. Yeah, go ahead and knock
It's
out
the ghost
another.
story.
It'll go. It'll shit. It's
All
fine.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Cleveland Cullens project, or the Cullens Cleveland.
Yeah, there you go.
Cleveland Cullens.
It's a good name.
It's pretty OG.
It sounds like a sandwich, actually, or something I did earlier in the bathroom.
Is it probably? There you go.
Okay, now.
Yeah, I don't know if that. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, let's rock something. It's your show, Anthony.
Let's do.
Riff it out.
Riff Tackus. A lot of fun there. Yeah. Very nice. A lot of voicings there, man. Good things. Fusion, blues, turnaround kind of stuff going on there. I liked when you were, it was about 180 measures ago, but these, and then,
Oh yeah.
it sounds totally different on your guitar than my guitar. That's got like total spank. It sounds like you're like riding a bull.
They said it's like a Telecaster on steroids.
It's a Telecaster on steroids.
That's toe knob all the way up, but I play with my knobs all the time, so this guitar is like ideal for me because like it's only 2 knobs, and like I said, I could get it to sound like I have a neck pickup.
Those knobs look like they were baked, like a sugar cookie.
Yeah.
How it's got burn points to it. Burn points. My sugar cookie has burn points.
But yeah, it's
man.
cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, what's the next gig?
The next gig I'm playing that I could think of at the top of my head is November 23rd at Big's Harley Davidson in San Marcos.
Okay.
And then,
Do you like those gigs, playing outside?
oh yeah, that's a cool one. That's a fun one. That's a good one. Good people. It really makes a difference when the people hiring you and stuff are really into it. And the people. It's a good gig. That's a fun gig. And then the other ones I could think of that I have booked right now are December 6th at Hacienda de Vega in Carlsbad. And then I'm doing a birthday gig December 21st. My birthday is December 19th, but I'm playing on the 21st at Casa Estrellas in Fallbrook.
No, man.
So that'll be a fun one. And yeah, I'm sure there's like, you know how like your schedule, I don't know if your schedule works this way, but I'll book stuff, and I'll have stuff booked, for months out. And then, all the stuff in between just kind of just fills up as you go. You kind of just like...
That must be a unique dynamic for you.
I don't know. I book just because I guess because I don't have to really like rely on it right now for money. Like too bad. Yeah, I guess.
Why I oughta?
Because you have to like book, like make sure you have something like every day.
Yeah.
As opposed to where I'm like, okay, I can book stuff and have some busy weeks and then some off where they're not as busy. It just goes to show like how different this industry can be, because it's a matter of what works for you, because the same things might not be working for the
like
other
venue
guitar
wise,
player, the other bass player, everybody. I think it's kind of cool because you can all get to this same goal of achievement, but in different routes, which is kind of cool.
Totally.
Yeah,
and then there's that economic strife where now that you're singing and playing, you could be just have a drummer and bass player, and you're like, man, can I just make this work with a drummer? Like you'll see, like I want as much as that $300 as we can get. You know what I mean? Like, it gets catty, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Mr. Cleveland?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. I'm making fun of his future, am I not?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
You're making jokes. It's funny.
What I was going to suggest, though, just to put a little cherry on top, is someone like you, it comes in handy, having residency. And I'm sure if I owned a hotel with a bar, or I owned a bar and I had a marquee, I would hire you just because I would want that marquee to say the Fallbrook Kid, because it sounds cool, it sounds strong, it sounds. I mean, dude, when I'm next to teaching guitar and everything that I love to do, my #1 job, Anthony, is marketing, and I'm all about aesthetics. And that call or that title you have, it's cool, dude. It's kind of like a superhero. It's your cape. It's your cape.
Funny. I mean, yeah, like I said before too. Like I've never even came up with that. Like other people just started calling me that.
But that's even better.
So it was just like
it's a community.
It was something to just go off of, because it's okay, a whole group of people, at the time probably just knew like the kid from Fallbrook, the Fallbrook kid. So I was like, okay, as soon as I made business cards, like the first batch I ever had made, I had to make sure we put that on there, because it's like people would associate that, and then. And then they would learn my real name, and they're like, oh, okay.
You're like Anthony Cullens. All right. We'll call him Mr. Cullens.
It's like a cowboy name,
Yeah, right, like Billy the Kid.
So like when he's 30, do you think he'll drop the kid? Probably not.
I don't even start. I don't know. Everyone else calls me that, like I said.
Yeah, I don't know. So how are people gonna get your music right now? So how can we get your?
So as of right now, you can get stuff on like all streaming platforms like Spotify and all that good
And then
stuff. Apple Music.
how would we search that? Anthony Cullens. And
So
then
I have a website, and so AnthonyCullens.com or FallbrookKid.com. The two links go to the same spot, but yeah.
And search iTunes, same thing.
Yeah. So if you go to iTunes and you type in, Anthony Cullens, the name of the album's called Hitting All Cylinders. I think that's the only one I actually have that's up streaming. And so that you get from streaming or at gigs. I have hard copies of CDs and stuff.
And then check their website and Facebook. And
hopefully pretty
Instagram.
soon actually we start getting like merch and stuff on the website.
The red light's driving me
That'll be
crazy.
cool.
Oh, that's cool, man. Any
It doesn't,
plans
it won't
for
change.
recording soon?
Yeah.
You're
So
in the process.
Right now I'm just getting like some arrangements together and like
Here, I got you.
just figuring out some lyrics for some stuff that
Yeah,
I don't have
it's-
figured out right now, and then
lyrics can be, it makes a
that's
song. And
that's
it's hard to
definitely
do
my
sometimes.
weakest. That's definitely
Lower it.
my weak spot.
Yeah.
When it comes to
No, I want
songwriting
the red
stuff.
off of them.
Yeah, it definitely helps. I think
It's
collaborating.
I don't
which
mind. Mine's
I
fine.
haven't
Just want this
never. I guess really not really done to finish
get it
a
off his
full
face.
idea, a
Yeah.
whole song. Just
well, that's like
Thank you.
writing anything. It's like taking a concept and then putting it down and what do you want to how do you want to approach the song and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it can be trying. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. It's
Slows down.
definitely
And then like
a process.
especially like before you're recording too, it's like, oh man, I want to make these are gonna be down forever. So I want to make sure like I want to get just exactly what I'm.
Yeah,
get
that's
it right
never-
and tight, and then
Put
it through.
can I
Well,
interject there?
Yeah.
I think it's also like you're time stamping. It's like you don't have to be so particular or
yeah.
perfect. It's like
Well, no.
like
Yeah.
2
That's not
years
what I'm
later when
saying.
you're
You
like,
can
oh,
look back at it. Yeah, that's
not
what
what I'm saying.
That's what I've noticed
but I'm
too.
saying like getting it down to where like you're writing it out, so you have like coherent thoughts.
They're thinking about, like what he's saying is like when they're sitting down writing it, they're like, this is what I want my end goal of this song
Yeah.
to be.
okay.
That's what
I
he's
was
saying.
talking about the music recording.
I get what you're saying
you
too,
missed
yeah.
the conversation that we were having.
I get both. I get both the
So
conversations.
was it paying attention? No, we're just talking about. Well, he was talking about writing lyrics.
But it dawned on me, which I don't do.
He doesn't even hear it. He doesn't even hear those words.
No, I have
What
no.
are words for?
What are words for?
When no one listens anymore.
Right. That's my song. Maybe. So, endorsements. How many do you have?
I don't. Okay, so I have. Let's go. Ernie Ball Music Man guitars. There's Vola guitars, which I have them with me. So we can mess with that.
Yeah, let's mess with that.
And then Jimmy Wallace guitars, pickups, Lace guitars, Iconic guitars, BC Audio, Henretta Engineering.
Are you using some of the Henrettas on your board right now?
Yeah,
Which one?
I have this Emerald Prince preamp.
Yeah, that's like a solo boost style thing, right?
No, it's more like it kind of.
Like a TS9.
It's like the preamp from an Echoplex.
Whoa.
Basically, is what it is.
Oh, that's
So
really
it
cool.
kind of makes your signal kind of
Darker.
a little bit darker.
What are you using it for?
Just for that, just to make everything. I don't use it all the time. It's mainly for like if I'm going to be playing somewhere and I know there's like a lot of backline, and I know like it's probably not worth it to bring my own amp for it or whatever, depending on the situation. So I have that so that way, if the
So that's
depending
a
on
utility.
how the amp is voiced,
Gotcha.
I have that to make it darker how I would normally want it to feel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Kevin Henretta and order one tomorrow because
It sounds awesome.
I like that.
Sounds awesome.
My sounds, yeah. I don't have a. Is that your Jack? Jack Rabbit? Yeah. His music man needs some work, huh?
No, it's not
Oh
like
no,
Jack.
it's killer.
What is it? What was it?
I don't know what that was,
Oh,
dude.
I do have a mic sponsor, actually.
You have a mic sponsor?
Do you guys have
Mic
sponsor?
We're not at your level, Anthony.
No,
What is-
there's stop that. No, it just dawned on me because I was like seeing all the
The
Sennheisers.
Sennheisers? Are they taking care of you?
No,
Who?
that'd be kind of cool.
You know what that is?
Yeah, of course. I'm actually sponsored by MXL microphones. They gave me this really cool dual guitar microphone.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, and I use that.
What's the dual guitar microphone?
It's like you have 2 mics in it, but it only uses 1 jack. And it doesn't use phantom power either.
What the heck?
So you have 2 mics in one, and there's a blend knob, like essentially like a toe knob for the 2 mics.
How big of the?
Oh, dude, it's the size of a regular like.
Twice 2 of these?
Yeah, it's not even big at all. It's like the the standard size of a vocal mic. If you want, you know, it's not any bigger than a regular vocal mic.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Did they hear you sing?
No, I don't even remember how it happened at NAMM, but basically I wanted to talk to the AR guy from Mogami Cables. That's right. And Mogami Cables, I guess, and MXL are like one company, or under the same. And so the AR guy for MXL was there, and so they told me, yeah, let's go introduce you to him first, you know. And I went over there, and he was just the nicest guy, and he's like, this is the newest guitar mic we're kind of trying to push right now.
Wow.
You want one, and would you use it? And
you're like, yeah.
Dude, as soon as I went home, you know, after NAMM weekend, the next gig I had, I started using it, and it's like, it really, like...
Take a picture of it for me when you're
It
home.
doesn't sound like you have a mic in front of your amp. It sounds like, you know, like if you had a DI or something, you know, it sounds so
that clear.
It's so clear.
Well, your people at MXL would be happy to know that this entire studio is outfitted with Mogami. We have silvers on the instruments. These are Mogami, Jason. This is Mad Hatter,
yeah.
but these are Mogami cables.
Cool.
Sure.
They're just, everything in here is Mogami.
Nice. Yeah, I
Mogami golds for all the vocals.
That's all I
Mogami
use
silvers.
for cables too.
Oh man, tell me, you know what? I wouldn't even do this gig if we had cheap cables.
Yeah,
I don't mess around. I hate that. I hate cheap cables. I would rather like stay home and just watch TV than to play a gig with a shitty cable.
An unshielded Radio Shack freaking like 1/8-inch cable works good for me. So I can pick up all the frequencies.
Yeah,
outside in the area, you know.
He tries to get electrocuted.
Radio frequencies and like police scanner. I can, you know, turn it in with a solid state like crate amp. Plug that in.
Have you had? Speaking of, that's kind of funny that he said that. Does that ever happen to you when you play the police scanner? You've probably been in situations where you've played and.
I've heard it.
That's a trippy thing.
No, that's never happened to me before.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of common. Maybe
I guess I have to get on your guys' level.
You're using nice stuff. When you use nice stuff, this protects you from that shit.
Shielded. Yeah.
So that pick you were showing me that you make.
I don't make these.
Or
Thank you, Corey.
That you like. That you're like.
Yeah, these.
Your go-to.
That's my go-to. Yeah.
So you like thick. You thicker pick.
Just like a girl.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yes, check this one out.
At least this one doesn't have the bikini anymore.
Right? Look at that.
Whoa, this is a pick. What the?
What? Is this a butterfly?
So that's Anatomy of Sound. That's my pick sponsor.
Jason, look at this. Sorry.
The original ones were a bikini, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I think I may have given you some last time.
Yeah.
Sure,
I
did.
I have them put away in my little. It's very interesting feeling. What's it made out of?
I don't even know, but he 3D prints them.
High quality.
They're really great. Yeah. Makes all types of different sizes, different measurements as well. Like the thinner, more like the nylon type of picks. You know.
Interesting.
He does it all. He's really good.
This is Ultem. Yeah. This is a material that people use for 3D printing.
Oh, nice.
But Corey, my good new buddy over at Purple Plectrum, he actually, like a surfboard shaper, he cuts all these down by hand. Look at this one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, that's like the Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds pick right there. But, check this one out. I'm really fond of this. This is the Mythos. This is one of his new picks. I think that's really, really cool, playing scales and just practicing. But that's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Rouge, available all over the place at a very, very good price. You know, this particular company, it's an artesian company. You know, so all the different models are kind of up there, and you can you start getting into these inserts, man. It's interesting, right? But you can feel that. That adds to the tactile experience when you start having the inserts. It's a different feeling than this composite here. Feel that? That's the Rouge, man.
Yes.
So, rock and roll time. How you doing over there, Cleveland?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, you having fun?
Yes.
You doing good, man?
Enjoying it.
We gonna hang out? We gonna watch Star Wars afterwards or something? Yeah.
Sounds good in there.
Man, that new Mandalorian show is, thank you for that. I'd love, between this room and that room, having a lot of fun in both rooms, but the Mandalorian, I just want to say, a lot of fun, great show. David Filoni and Jon Favreau. Hopefully you're not pissing off Mr. Lucas too much.
And what do you got going on, man? With what how do people find you, and what do you got?
Edward Cleveland on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's about it. You'll find me there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Any gigs coming up?
Yeah.
Of any notable that you want to promote
so
or not?
Saturday I'll be at Patrick's.
All right.
9 to 1 with Len Rainey and the Midnight Players.
There you go.
Oh, nice. They're cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice, man. What kind of sticks do you play? Are you a 5B guy?
Yes, I am.
That's
5B barrel.
I can kind of hear it in your strokes, brother. I love it. A 5B barrel,
Yeah.
and Vic Firth. Do any of these companies take care of you a little bit?
Vic first.
Vic Firth?
Yeah.
That's very nice. Well, good for them. They're very lucky to have you. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
you
you and your 20 guitar endorsements. You got a mic endorsement. We got a
Picks.
pedal endorsement. We got a pick endorsement.
Yeah.
You, my friend,
You need a shampoo endorsement.
You need a shampoo endorsement.
Prel.
Prel. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No,
Yeah.
really,
So
really
proud.
though, we need a sock endorsement. That would
Stance.
be prime.
I bet Stance would take care of you.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Socks, imagine that.
I
Dude,
think
oh.
sunglasses, or what about, shoes?
Yeah, come on,
Shoes.
Vans.
You would be good.
Vans would be cool.
Vans.
Chucks. Hell.
Okay.
New Balance. This is the first pair of New Balance. I used to make fun of my friends' parents for wearing these.
I want to be
Very
sponsored by
cool.
Court Classic.
Yeah.
Court Classic.
Just kidding.
What's Court Classic?
Like the Costco shoes.
Oh, that's
I like
hilarious.
those, dude.
I used to get those for PE.
Original ones, like the
That's cool.
old
How-
Velcro ones, dude. Those are tight, dude.
That's some funny shit.
It's good.
So, you play in Fallbrook. You live in Fallbrook. What's your favorite venue up there? Because I don't go up there that often, and there's a couple places
man.
I see you take pictures at that look cool.
Sad to say, that, I mean, there's not really any, there's not too many venues like there once was, but like I mentioned earlier, playing at Estrella's in December, that's a really killer one. Casa Estrella's, they have a outdoor like patio like area that holds a couple hundred people, huge stage.
Really?
And then even inside is really killer too, and they they take care of everybody. They're really
Clean
good
bathrooms?
hospitality. Yeah, it's family owned. It's really cool. And another spot I'm trying to think where they do music. I've seen Greg Douglas play there a couple times, but I haven't seen any other bands play there. There's like this spot. I think it's called Harry's, or I always know it as the pub on Main Street. There's like a brick building, a pub right there, and like I said, Greg Douglas is the only band I've seen play in there, and
Wow.
like recently since they've like reopened or whatever. But yeah, I don't know.
Did they like make a burger up for you?
That's Nessius, dude.
We played at Paula Mesa Resort like a while ago.
Paola's a cool place. They take care of you there.
Resort's really cool.
Yeah.
That's did you have to play like all night, like 4 hours?
Well,
Like-
no, not at the casino.
Oh, okay.
This is right by Nessie Bricker, actually. It's like closer to Nessie. It's right off the 15. And yeah, it's like a golf course resort type thing. And it's like a
Okay.
patio gig.
Nice.
A couple hundred people. It's a really, really cool thing, yeah.
That's
They
cool.
do like my friend Ken Rexer does like some events.
Nice.
And we were playing one of his events there. He does like the Fallbrook Live event, and so he has like, it's like a showcase. He does like different showcases all over North County and San Diego, like downtown area, and just all over the place. And
Very
yeah,
cool.
so we did that show over there, and yeah, like I said, there's probably like the 3 venues in Fallbrook I could think of, but
As far as when you're going to these gigs, you got quite a bit of merch you bring with you? Got T-shirts and music for sale?
Every gig I do, anywhere I go, I always have shirts,
I was
CDs,
trying to find
stickers.
that last T-shirt you gave me, the black ones with the white. I was gonna wear that just to mess with them tonight. But are you sell a couple T-shirts, couple?
Always, yeah, and it's always a blessing too.
You
Cause
sell these pics?
it's funny you say that, because actually Larry, the mastermind behind Anatomy of Sound, is actually gonna start having individual like packs. So like with the front actually like with my picture on it or my logo or whatever.
Yeah.
For that reason, so that way it's like, hey, let's kind of make some money together. Because people are always asking me about these at gigs anyways.
How much are they?
I actually don't know at the top of my head, but
Look it up.
yeah, I have to
I'm
look it up.
Italian. I always
I'm not
want to know
sure.
what something costs.
I'm sorry, I don't know that.
You don't have to hey man, it's cool that you don't know that.
But
Freaking most guitar players don't, like what's his name, didn't know the magnet in a humbucker.
Who did that?
But it's okay, dummies. But yeah, it was Skolnick.
Oh.
Anyways, I love this ring, dude. Man,
yeah.
you've been wearing that ring a while. That's
I love turquoise
turquoise.
stuff. Yeah,
That's-
turquoise is cool.
that is some good stuff right there. Do you think I'm behaving tonight?
What would you rank them?
I don't know. Probably.
I only had two wisecracks tonight. Remember, I watched the Greg Vaughn episode, like 113. I should not have done an episode that night.
That's probably the case. Yeah.
I was filthy.
Well,
Florin filth.
Yes, as far as
Just
the
like asking
family
a serious question.
friendliness, we're doing good tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Look,
let's get to some music and
yeah, no, I
I
think
could only imagine what it's like when Greg Vaughn is here
yeah.
and Lydia and Greg. His face, he just went.
You know, we mostly just concentrate on playing because when we start talking, it gets weird and we say weird things. And that was such. I was looking at that picture the other day that all of us
At NAMM?
Yeah, dude. I was like, look at all those guys.
I know,
I was
that's
like,
a-
that guy
that's a-
sucks. I was pointing
a
at me.
group of characters,
Yeah,
for sure.
they look like mischief. Like someone's going to get arrested. Someone's going to get in trouble.
It only takes one to ruin it for all of them.
It does. Let's do another jam. But before we do another jam, I would like to say, good night, sweetheart. It's time to go. We'll see you next week with Heather Nation.
all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Jason, what do you got, man?
Yeah, thanks guys for watching. As always, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and all that. Also, Mr. Guitar Lessons. If you want to learn some guitar fiddle stuff, talk to Mr. Mike here. Also, TheoryThursday.com, our website. We have stuff going on. Also, yeah. See you next week.
Give me my pick, man. I cannot play no riffs without the Rouge.
The Rouge pick.
So,
Thanks guys for watching.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming down,
Thank
making
you
the
guys.
drive.
Thanks a lot,
Putting
man.
up with me. Thanks for having us.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Hey, next time we do this, come down early. We'll eat lunch, hang out, practice all day on the couch. You know, I think it'd be a little bit more fun that way.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Praise melodic minor, baby. Ow.
All right.
What do you got?
What do you got? You got anything interesting?
G minor, A diminished, and I'm gonna go into G harmonic minor. So.
They're
No,
gonna leave you angry.
No.